Hello everybody, welcome. I am MartrysDrake. Welcome to the channel. Right now I am doing some teaching how to play some board games. What I have set up right now is Mysterium, and let's just go right on in. Alrighty, so in Mysterium, it is a co-op game where one player is one person is dead, and they're trying to get information to everybody else. So there's a ghost in this spot here, and then there is anywhere from 2 to 6 players playing with them, trying to figure out what's going on. So the way that this game will play, first we're going to go through the setup. Although this, I'm not gonna lie, this script by, I'm not sure who it's by. I'll make sure it's in the description below. But this script is very well done. So we're just gonna set up a decent number. So we're gonna do 5. So this says number of players including the ghosts. So again, this is a player. Difficulty does matter. I'm gonna do medium. Just I'll set it up on easy. It's fine. Just so you can kind of see. Next. I'm just gonna hit next for now. Everything's loaded. Okay. So, I'm going to explain this from both sides. So, as the ghost, what you are trying to do, each color now has a set of cards to go with it. They're exactly identical to the cards that are out here. The difference is that each set of cards is meant for one player. So the ghost is trying to get cards that will help the players get to which ones are for them. But if you notice, I only have 4 players set up. There are 6 cards out here because there are 2 cards that are dummies. They're decoys just to try to screw people up, basically. So the ghost is therefore taking anywhere from 1 to 7 cards that they think relate in some fashion to a card for a specific person. So if I go, here you go, and give those to white, I'm going to hit this. So it says that white no longer needs a clue from me. And then draw more cards and rinse repeat until I've given everybody a card. Now, for the actual psychics, they're going to look at those cards, which may or may not be helpful in their opinion. So they're going to look at these cards, and you can talk amongst each other without any difficulties. This is a co-op game. We're going to look at these cards and go, I'm on white spot. I think that this relates to this guy. And once everybody has gotten cards, and again, people can discuss freely. There's no table talk restriction in this game. Outside of the ghost can't say a damn thing. But everybody else can go, oh, well, I think that because of this card and because of something here, I think that it's actually that one. But when it comes to where you're actually going, final decision is always who that player is. So if the cards given make this person think that they're the ones that go here, but red also thinks that this is their card, they are both able to do that. Obviously, one of them or both of them are wrong, but they're both able to do that. Once everybody's gotten cards and made guesses, then you have these little tokens. This says, hey, I think a player is correct. Or, sorry. This one says that I think a player is correct. This one says I think a player is incorrect. So, we're just going to place people around. You cannot vote for yourself. You must always be voting on other people. So, I think you're wrong. I think you're right, for whatever reason. You don't have to use these tokens, but you should. So then once the ghost then goes, so-and-so is correct, so-and-so is incorrect, which in this case, even by random, everybody would have been wrong. So since everybody would have been wrong, white would have gotten a point for this one because yellow was incorrect. And therefore you would just mark that by going +1 right there. Okay? Once everybody, if you're correct, you move up, and then you grab the card that's yours. If you are incorrect, you move back down, and you know, well, that card isn't mine. What else do these cards say that, what else could they point to for whatever reason? As far as these tokens are concerned, whatever ones you use, they don't come back until after round 3. After round 3, then you do get all of your tokens back. Okay, so that's part 1. So again, if everybody gets their people, then everybody moves up to here, and then it's the same thing for the locations. Once everybody gets their locations, they move up to items. If everybody moves up and successfully gets their items, then we move into the second half of the game. And how that works, oh, there we go, startup log. How that works is everybody's going to have the cards that pertain to them. Interesting. I didn't pull any of them out, but they're right here, so for the purposes of showing you, you can still see them. I can then take cards and then go, what cards do I think will help them get to a specific set of people? And so I'll take 3, so 1, 2, 3, as well as pick a number. So we're going to say that I was going to use white. White is 6, so I would need the number 6 token. Yep, I need that one. Thanks. So then I would put this up here going, yeah, this is the one that I'm choosing. These are the cards that I'm using. Okay. So, once the ghost has made this decision, people then get to see these cards. Now, how many of these cards they can see is based on those points. Remember, I said that if you use these tokens on people, then you'll go up points on this board. Those relate to up here. So, if you have 0 points somehow, then you only get to see one of these 3 cards. or actually I should say, if you have less than 5, you only get to see one of these cards. So you have to figure out which set of people from just one card. If you have 5 or more, 5 or 6, but less than 7, then you get to see 2 of the cards, and that's all the information you have to make that decision. And then if you have 7 or more points, then you get to see all 3 and then make a decision. The only thing I didn't say is that there is another way to earn these points other than just by saying that somebody's right or wrong. When you make it up here, you get points equal to how many turns are left. So if you get up here, the earliest you can get here is turn 3. But if you get here in turn 3, then you get 1, 2, 3, 4 points, because that's how many turns are left. But if you get up here at 6, then you would get it for 6 and 7. So you get 2 points at that point. After everybody has made a guess, so sure, that one, that one, that one. They're not all going to be the same because each psychic, they move around which X's and checks relate to which numbers, so you don't know. What's nice is that apparently from the psychic side, anything in here, you can see, the rest of the psychics cannot. So your guess is still secret. That way you can just go, okay, this is the one that's set aside, and oh hey, we're revealing, okay, now it's up here. So in this case, 4 would be who the psychics choose. If that matches this, which obviously we know it doesn't since I said it was going to be 6, then everybody wins. If the majority does not guess the right person, then everybody loses. But congratulations on making it to the second half, because if everybody doesn't make it up here, you don't even hit this part of the game. Because not everybody found all their culprits and everything, and therefore you don't get here. Yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. From the ghost side, there is one thing that I did not explain. After you give people cards, you do drop cards, but then there are these ravens. The number of ravens you get is dependent on sorry about that. The number of ravens you get is dependent on what difficulty you use. Like easy gets 1 per round, medium and hard get a certain amount for the whole game. But when you use a raven, you discard whatever cards you don't want, which usually is all of them. You're usually going, I don't like any of these. But you discard them, and then you can draw a whole new set of cards. Yeah, and that's pretty much how Mysterium plays. Nice, easy co-op game with a lot of really abstract artwork. For those that are here, any questions? Anything that somebody who knows the game feels that I left out? No? Okay. Well, in that case, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, but that's how you play Mysterium. Yeah, and I'm just going to move right along. So, again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put those in down below. And I will get back to them as soon as I can. Bye!